everyone, welcome to Mah Jongg Class live clinic here on Tuesday nights. Glad you can join me this Tuesday. Tonight we're talking all about jokers. We have 8 different topics that we're going to go through all about jokers. Please type in the chat any questions you have. If you want to get a hold of me, you can contact me at mahjongclass@yahoo.com, which is at the bottom of the screen or at the top of the screen. So either way, you can get a hold of me. If you're looking to take a class, virtual or in person, I'm always available with your schedule. So let's get on to our topic tonight. We're going to talk about jokers. I wanted to break it down into chunks of topics. So part of the jokers, we're going to go through these 8 topics, and the first one is the number of jokers. This may be simplistic for some of you, but some people on here are watching are beginners, so we want to go through that. You should know off the top of your head how many jokers are in the Mahjong set. In American Mahjong, we play with 8 jokers out of the total 152 tiles. The joker tiles are often distinct in their design. They usually have the word joker on them for our traditional tiles. You can get real fancy and you can have custom ones made for yourself. Wild card. They are a wild card function, meaning that they can substitute for any other tile in the game. A joker can be used to complete a missing tile or tiles in your meld or set. And let's talk about how they function with missing tiles. So again, they replace any tile. However, with American Mahjong, we have limitation. I am speaking about the National Mahjong League rules. Oh, I see everybody's jumping in. Hi, everyone. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Roxy. Hi, Laura. Wow, from Illinois, Michigan. So excited. Shirley, I think, is right here from New Jersey. Hi. Jokers are wild, and you can substitute a joker for any tile. Again, we're talking about American Mahjong, which is National Mahjong League rules, so we do have limitations. So with the 8 jokers, if you have a single tile, or a group of tiles. So for example, if you're looking in the run on the line of 14 tiles for a win of Mahjong and there's a single 4 or 6, you cannot use a joker there. If it's a grouping of single tiles, most commonly known as news, north, east, west, and south grouped together, you can't use a joker in that. You can't use a joker in the year 2023 is when this video is being recorded, or any year. They all are single tiles grouped together, and you can't use jokers. You can't use jokers with a pair, 2 identical tiles. So if you have a pair of flowers, or a pair of dragons, or a pair of 3s, you can't use jokers. But let's say you're trying to form a sequence of 3 of a kind, and that is called a pung. And for example, we have 3 4 dots that we need for our sequence, and you can use up to 3 jokers in that grouping. If you're missing 1, you can use just 1 joker and have 2 4 dots, which represent a pung 4 dots. If you need 3 dots, and you don't have any of them, but you have 3 jokers, you may use all 3 jokers to represent your pung of 3 4 dots. So, again, if you're going to make a Kong and you're missing a tile, you're more than welcome to use 1 joker, but you can use up to 4 jokers. A Kong is 4 of the same number. And finally, a quint is 5 of the same number. And again, if you don't have if you're missing one of the groupings, you can use all 5 jokers to make a quint. Good luck getting all 5 jokers. Remember, there is only 8. We're going to talk about melding with jokers. So that means creating groupings or calling for groupings. So if somebody discards the tile that you need, you want to meld with it, meaning call for it and place the grouping on top of the rack to create an exposure. So with singles or groups of singles, as we just discussed, and pairs, you are not allowed to call for a tile and put it on top to meld or make a set. However, you can take a discarded tile for an exposure, you can meld and create a pung. So somebody throws out a 3-dot, and you have a 3-dot and a joker, you may call for the tile and make a pung. If you have 3 jokers and someone discards a 4-bam and you need a Kong, remember Kong is 4, you may call and you can put up the 3 jokers with the 4-bam and make a Kong. You do not need to have a natural tile in your rack in order to claim a discarded tile. The same with a quint, 5 of a kind. If somebody discarded a 7-bam and you had 4 jokers and you wanted to make a quint of 7 bams, you can call for the 7-bam and put the tile on top of your rack and bring up the 4 jokers to make a quint of 7 bams. Moving on, we're going to talk about exposure or exchange. So when you make an exposure, joker is revealed to others at the table, and you and they are able to make joker exchanges when it's your turn. Your turn is when only 2 times in the game is it your turn. It is the normal pick and discard. So when you pick a tile, you can do a joker exchange. Or when you call for a tile and complete an meld or an exposure, then you can do a joker exchange. You are not limited to 1 joker exchange per turn. You can do as many as you have the original tile for. And if you are doing a joker exchange when it's your turn, when you've called for an exposure, you must complete the exposure or meld first, and then do the joker exchanges. Those jokers cannot be added to the meld or exposure. You need to put the joker in your rack and it's to be used another time. Hi Margaret from Minnesota. I have family in Minnesota, lots of aunts there. My dad's originally from there. Welcome. We're still talking about jokers. We're talking about discarding a matching tile to your exposed joker. So when a tile is discarded by accident, or it could be on purpose, but you wouldn't know that. So one person discards a tile. It was placed on the table, and she realized that she could have exchanged for a tile for a joker. She wanted to pick it up and quickly exchange it. Again, when a tile is discarded, meaning either it's placed on the table, even if you don't name it, because it's placed on the table, it's discarded, or if you fully name it, even if you don't place it on the table, it is discarded. So you're no longer available to do the joker exchange. If you put it on the table, again, I just want to reiterate it, without naming it, or if you fully named it and haven't put it on the table, you cannot correct it and do the joker exchange. That is discard. Can you call to exchange? So if somebody discards a matching tile to the joker, again, by accident or maybe on purpose, and another player throws the tile on the table that could have been exchanged, you cannot pick up that discarded tile to do the joker exchange. You cannot replace a joker. The only way a player could have called the discarded tile is if they were forming their own new exposure with that discarded tile, or they were making Mahjong. You cannot call the tile to pick up and to do an exchange. You only can make an exposure. Number 5, a winning hand. Obviously, we all know to achieve a winning hand in Mahjong, you need to have 14 tiles. And jokers can be used to achieve this only in pungs, kongs, and quints, which we talked about earlier. You may call or take any discard for your winning tile for a group of singles, or a pung, kong, or quint that's in a concealed hand or open. However, the final tile not be a discarded joker. You cannot use your final tile. If it's a joker, you cannot pick up jokers. Jokers are the safest card to discard. No one can pick them up. Just a reminder, if you have Mahjong, you do not have a discard. So sometimes people say, I think I have Mahjong, and they go to discard something, and I'm like, nope, if you have a discard, you do not have Mahjong. If you're playing a concealed hand, you can do joker exchanges also, because they're going into your rack. You're not exposing anything. Scoring. We'll talk about scoring. With jokers, scoring remains the same with jokers. However, if you do not have any jokers when you call for Mahjong in your hand, even if there was some prior, your hand will be doubled for winning payout. Another thing to keep in mind, if you have the matching tile in your hand and you exchange your tile for the joker, and that joker gives you Mahjong, that is called a self-pick, and you get double the value on the card. So everybody will pay you double the value. And I'm speaking of the values on the far right. So if I'll say player B picks up a 3-bam and is able to exchange it for the other player, and we'll say player C's joker, then she's able to use the joker to declare Mahjong. This is considered a self-pick, and she gets paid double. So if everybody has their card in front of them, 2023, if the first line in consecutive run, she does the exchange for her completion of Mahjong, she'll get paid, the value of that hand is 25 cents, she'll get paid 50 cents. Now, if we're talking about jokerless, if there's no joker in that hand, when she exposes it, she will be paid $1 from everyone. Let's talk about a dead hand. This is often confusing to a lot of people if somebody's hand is called dead, which doesn't happen too often, but it can happen. A player hand is called dead because of a second exposure, or someone can confirm that their hand, based on the tiles that have been discarded, is no longer a valid hand, or it's a concealed hand and they've exposed it. Which groupings can you exchange jokers? Her hand is dead. That is for sure. Everybody's confirmed that in the grouping, and only the first exposure, or it may be a second exposure, but it's whatever exposure that your hand was called dead, you cannot exchange jokers from it. So if there was a first exposure, that is to be left up on the top of the rack, and then you can exchange jokers from that. But the second exposure, which is probably how you figured out her hand was dead, you cannot exchange jokers from it. So any prior exposures would be exchangeable. If someone put up a concealed hand in error, you could still exchange the tiles, because you would not know it's a concealed hand maybe until the second exposure. So you can exchange jokers in the first exposure. If they put up a concealed hand and called Mahjong, and then it was incorrect and there was some jokers in there, because the whole hand was concealed, there is no joker exchanging. So again, let's say you made prior exposures containing jokers and you didn't realize it was concealed hand. Later, you call a tile for Mahjong and realize the hand was concealed. It is now a dead hand. The prior exposures you may exchange, except for the ones that they put up when they called for Mahjong. Only specific tiles you put up when you declare are dead and go back in your hand. So you only want to put up the ones that you're able to exchange. The other ones should probably go back in your hand so there's no confusion, or turn them over. So don't do a joker exchange on the jokers. So there's a strategy to this. Do you have to call a person's hand dead? So that's up to you. You have to decide what is the gain or what is the loss of not calling their hand dead. Because if you have the tiles to those jokers, I'm sure you don't want to call their hand dead. There are two other people at the table that can do that, which would stop you from exchanging jokers. So next time when you're concerned, should I call someone's hand dead, think about the cause and effect of calling someone's hand dead. And finally, strategy. Strategy about jokers is probably a whole nother night that we could probably talk about it, but incorporating jokers into your gameplay introduces a whole nother strategy element as I'm speaking. You need to decide when to use them, how to complete a hand, create melds, whether to exchange, whether to expose, whether to discard. Remember, they're the safest tile to discard. Nobody can pick up, so they can't get it for Mahjong. Or do you want to save them for potentially use them for potentially high scoring combinations? We'll talk more about jokers at another time, about strategy in another video. So if you have any questions about jokers, please pop them in the chat or pop them below in the comments if you're viewing this later, and I'll be sure to get back to you on them and also include some of that information in another video when we get more into strategy about jokers. Please also let me know if you like these little chats before I start to play. This is a clinic, so I do try to teach you something in the beginning, but if you'd rather just see me play, I would like that information too. I do spend a lot of time creating these, so if you're not interested in it, I'll just move on to just playing. Also tonight, if you enjoyed that part of the session, please give me a thumbs up right below the video, and also subscribe. Click the button, and when you click the button to subscribe, please click the arrow down and put all, so you don't want to miss out on any new videos I post, or anytime I go live, you'll get a notification. It's the best way to support me for free by clicking the button to subscribe. If you also like this at the end, please share it with your friends with the little share arrow. You just forward it and you can copy the link and send it to your friends. And again, always add comments below about your thoughts, and I'd love to hear from you. So we're going to get started tonight on ilovemahj. Usually they give you a 14-day trial. If you use my code CB, you get a 3-week trial. If you're renewing your membership, please make sure you put in the code CB so that they know that I told you all about ilovemahj. So let's jump on over there, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy watching and seeing if I can win tonight. Next week, I would love to have some competition, and if anyone can join me next week, my competitor on Let's Beat the Teacher, please email me. Appreciate it. So we're going to do play, game launch, play with bots, and I forget, someone was on here last week, I'm drawing a blank, but they wanted me to do advanced. I will do one advanced game and see how we do. Give it a go, and we'll launch. So even the bots look a little crazy. They look serious. They look like AI. I don't think it's AI. I'm pretty sure I had asked Julie, and they're not AI, but they look pretty scary, those bots. So let's start and see. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is sort by suit. And we are looking for our pairs. We have a pair of 7s. Oh, we have some dragons. And we have some other 7s. We have 6, 7, 6, 7. So let's keep all the upper numbers. And maybe we could play 6, 7, 8, 9, or 6, 7, 6, 7, or all 7s. Let's see what we get. This is our first right. We have a 4, a 1 we don't need. Oh, we got another 7. Let's get rid of the 5. Oh, we got another 7. That's nice. We have an east, a 9. Maybe we could just play all 7s with the dragons. Let's get rid of the 8. So there's our 3, and this is our first left. A whole bunch of 7s. Maybe they're being kind to me because this is my first time with them. We have plenty to pass. But we're going to play all sevens now. We have this combination here, so we're going to continue. We have a 6, 1, and I'm doing another 1, so 2 ones. I know it's not good, but that's what I got. You got to play for yourself first, and then you look at what you're passing. We have a 3, a north, and I'm going to get rid of this 6. Oh, now we're getting a bunch of 8s. But we're going to stay true to the 7s, and let's get rid of the 2 8s. We have 3 tiles to pass, and we have a 1 bam, a 6 dot, and a south. So we are going into the game. We have the matching dragon here to the cracks. We have the dots. We can always move up to the first one. Right now we're going to play the closed hand. And we have 4 tiles to get rid of. I prioritize my discards. So, you know, I could play 6, 7, or some combination. So I'm going to keep the 6 and 8, and I'm going to get north and 4. So, oh, hi, Laura. Laura has a message for us. She says, I've been using this strategy, using only upper or lower numbers. It works. Oh, so you've been playing a lot of consecutive run. I'm sure whatever works for you, keep working at it until it doesn't work anymore, and then you try a new strategy. There's so many strategies. But yeah, I like always, consecutive run is a great group. It's how our brain works best. I always just try to play the tiles. I don't always just pick a certain strategy to play. I let the tiles tell me how to play. Good for you, Laura, though. So I'll keep the 9. I don't think we'll use it, but I'll get rid of the north. I don't know, these bots are a little intimidating looking with the metal. I don't know if I like it. I'm not going to call anything. I'm going to let the hand develop a little more. And first of all, if I'm playing a concealed hand, I can't. Oh, we got the green dragon. Perfect here. So we're good. So we can use the joker for the 7 bam. We can have 7 crack. Obviously, we can move the joker wherever we want. And I think we're pretty set with the 7s. Maybe we'll get some more jokers. Oh, we don't even need this 7, but we always can switch to the open hand with all the 7s if we keep pulling a lot more 7s. We're set when we have all the dragons. We can use this joker either for the, we need a flower actually. We need some 7 bams and a joker. Maybe I like playing against these guys better. Oh, there goes my 7 bam. If I switch to the top hand, I have to get rid of all the dragons. And then that I would be using, oh, I could do that. Oh no, I need a lot more flowers. I'm gonna skip it for now. Need 4 flowers. I'm so close. That was the first 7 bam to go out. Okay, I guess it's Amstead. He has 4 6 cracks. Oh, now we're in trouble. Annie has 4 flowers and they're pure. We need 1 flower. There are 4 more. Oh, we got a 7 dot. Oh, so we're waiting for a flower. This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. My first time playing the advanced. Maybe I'm missing. I should have been playing advanced. We need that flower. I don't know if they'll throw it. Okay, he has 5, 6, so he's probably playing 5, 6, 7, 8, or 3, 4, 5, 6. It's very hard to say which direction he's going in. We'd have to sit here and count the tiles. So this 4 might not be a good choice to discard, but we are 1 away. I'm going to push for the win. Oh, he didn't need it. Oh, we don't need that 7 dot. Oh boy. Who has my flowers? Somebody's holding on to them. Maybe Kurt, he's kind of quiet over there. Oh, he's playing 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't throw him any 4s. Yay, we got it. Wow. Hooray for us, we got Mahjong. So again, when you play on here to just, check yourself out, don't look at what's written here, just try to see if you know what hand they're playing. So he's playing 3, 4, 5, 6, which I did call out earlier. That's pung, kong, pung, kong. Then we have Annie, who's playing 4 flowers. Oh, all the 5s. She was playing, like numbers with 5s. She needed the 5 bams and the 5 cracks. Then we have Kurt, who's playing flowers, 2023, with 2 and 3. I think it's, in 2 different suits. So again, don't always look at what's written here, but I think it's a good thing to look at what they're playing, because you learn new hands and try to remember what category they're in, and then maybe what line. So we'll start our next game. Let's see how we do on game 2 against the bots. Oh, we got some more flowers. Flowers are the thing tonight. So I see 7, 9, 6, 7, 6. So we should keep all the upper numbers. I hate passing wins, but we'll get rid of them. Here comes another one. But now we have a pair. A 2, a north, and a 4. Keeping all upper numbers. A west. Oh, we have 2 6s now. Maybe we're playing all 6s, or 6, 7, 6, 7. We're going to continue. We're on the second Charleston. This is our second left. Maybe we'll keep this dragon if we want to play all 6s. Now we have 6, 7. I think we should stick with all 6s though. Maybe tonight's like numbers. Should we keep this 7? 6, 7, 6, 7 and pass the flower? Crazy to pass a flower, huh? Why not? We got another green dragon, which we don't need. And we don't need the 8, although we can play 6, 7, 8. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to just stick to 2 hands. I'm either playing 6, 7, 6, 7, or I'm playing all 6s with dragons. We are missing the white dragon. We got some terrible tiles here. Can we play a quint hand? We don't have any jokers, but we could play all 6s with a wind. Oh boy. Here we go with the bots already putting out. We're like, less than 10 tiles in and the bots already calling for something. Oh, another red dragon. What are we doing with all these dragons? Oh, here's the white. That's good news. We need some other 6s in bams. Oh, maybe Kurt's playing 369 or something. See what they pass out here. So Kurt just did a 1, so that doesn't help us. Here's a 5. We could do 5, 6. I'm gonna get rid of the 5s. Five bam. Oh, there goes our 6 bam. We need some jokers. Oh, I wish there was an all dragon hand. They don't have them anymore. I think it was a couple years ago there was an all dragon hand. Oh, there goes a 7 dot. Oh, here comes a 6. Let's just get rid of the dragons. A 4. Oh, Annie's playing like numbers again. Or she could be playing 3, 4, 3, 4. Interesting when they only have 1 up how difficult it is to figure out what hand they're playing, and you get a little nervous. We're more than halfway over. He's playing 1, 2. He could be playing flowers 1, 2 with dragons, although all the white dragons are out. I don't think he's doing that. He's probably playing flowers 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got a joker. I think we try to play 6s with like numbers. Oh, no worries. Annie took care of that. She was playing 4s with flowers, which is fine. We had a nice little hand going. Amstead did use the 1 flower that I did pass him. He had a pair of flowers. He was playing 1, 2, 3, which is what I thought. Kurt, I did not know what he was playing. I think he had the 9s up, so he was playing 6, 7, 8, 9, the pung kong hand, and that's line number 2. Our hand, we never got 6 bams, but we did have all of the dragons, so that was perfect. And we were getting a joker, so I probably would get rid of the 7s next and just stick with the 6s since we had the flowers. Hi Kathleen, so glad you're here. Kathleen's from Connecticut. Haven't seen you in a while, Kathleen. Glad you're back. Okay, let's start again. We are playing against advanced bots, these crazy looking aluminum tin. We'll call them aluminum. They're not metal. They're gonna dent easily. So we're gonna pick a hand now. Too bad there's not the quint. There was a quint one time with a wind, a dragon, and a number. But we have dragons and norths and 9. So we could play like 8, 9. Let's get rid of all the low numbers. Although we have 2023. We'll get rid of all the low numbers. 8, 9, and south. We could play north and south with a little run. Oh, you have been away. I knew you were missing, Kathleen. Kathleen said that she's gonna catch up on all my replays of my YouTubes. Thanks, Kathleen. Hi, Linda. Hi, Ellen. You're late? Well, that's okay. You can catch up, Ellen. Don't forget to go back and see the beginning of this video where I talk all about jokers this week. And again, please put in the chat if you enjoy that, because I think I mentioned I do spend a lot of time putting that together. So I think we're going to play like north and south with a 7, 8, 9. That would be crazy because we don't have the 2 7s or the other 8. We'll keep going here. Oh, maybe we play north and south with dragons. Because here's the other so it's north and south with dragons. Let's continue. And I'm being crazy and I'm going to get rid of these and try that. Because remember we passed some dragons? Maybe they'll come back. I doubt it. They're teasing us, I think. Let's do 3. Hope I didn't make a mistake. Yeah, we didn't get any of the dragons back. So it's line number 3, north and south with dragons. We could use this for a dragon if that red dragon gets discarded. A bunch of 8s. Yeah, Kathleen, oh, there's that red. We still have 2 more chances. Kathleen said she would have played the 8-9 with the green dragons. I don't think we have any flowers, Kathleen. I think you need, you need 2 flowers for that. You know, it's really hard when you don't have the pairs. I think I just wanted to try something different and play the wins. I should have kept that other red dragon. Earlier we had a red dragon. I'm not familiar with these bots, if they play wins at all. Sometimes they don't play the wins. Oh, there's a north. The bots don't discard flowers early if... Oh, do discard flowers early if they don't need them. Yeah, I don't like these bots. Sometimes they're like, oh, they did it tonight. There's like, the first one was a flower and then another one was a flower within the first 5 discards. Yeah, discarding flowers, the bots like to do that. I don't know if that's a good choice. Sometimes when I switch hands, I find I need the flowers later on and I'm like, darn it, I discarded them. I would hold on to them. I have no thought process on these tiles. I'm just getting rid of them. Kind of our wins are going out. So Annie put up 4 or 5 cracks with a joker. So let's keep that joker in mind to do a joker exchange. Don't miss out on that. I don't think I talked about that, but don't miss out on joker exchanges. Jokers definitely help you win your game. Oh, there's another red. I think we have 1 more. Oh, there's a flower. We can keep it. Oh, Kathleen's got some insight on these bots. They also discard the soap early if they don't need it. It definitely affects how I play against them. Interesting when you know your opponents. Good job, Kathleen. I don't really have too much insight. This is, again, I'm playing the advanced tonight. I thought it would be switched back, but I kind of like the challenge. I think one of my other viewers had mentioned to play that. I just don't remember who it was. And why not? Do we get rid of the east? Sure. That other red goes out. I'm going to have to call it. Then we're kind of stuck. I don't know, maybe we should wait for our hand to develop. Oh, there is a 3-6-9 hand with dragons, line number 4. Oh, we got the red. Yes, excellent. So the 3-6-9 hand is pairs of 3s, 6s, and 9s. I don't think that's happening. But you never know. And you need opposite dragons, and we have matching. And did all the 1 north is out, and I think that's it. Just 1 north. So we need to use a joker there. So we need at least 1 more joker. Somebody has all the souths. Okay, Annie played 4-5, 4-5. And that's the Pung Kong Pung Kong. And then Amstead played 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, that Pung Kong Pung Kong. Wow, a 2, 4, 6, 8 for tonight with Kurt. 2, 4, 6, 8, line number 4. He had a south, but it seemed like all the other ones were still in here. I think it was very early in the game. Let's see, there was how many discards? Maybe a little bit up to half. So we still had a long way to go. You can show your discards and then you can show your remaining tiles. Oh, it was like 3/4. We like probably on the final wall. There was only 26 tiles left. And all my wins were in there. The north, the south, yeah. I don't know, I guess I missed a north, another north. So anyway, this hand didn't really go anywhere, but that's okay. We were doing pretty good with the other ones. Let's start a new one. Sort by suit, and now we have nothing. So you can choose to play quite anything. And some of my other videos I talk about writing the categories on popsicle sticks, just pulling a popsicle stick and saying, hey, we haven't played this in a long time, let's play it. What would you do with this hand? Because it is quite terrible. It has a lot of 9s in it, a lot of odds, I guess. Maybe play 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Pop it in the chat and let me know what you would do with this hand. Did we just get rid of the 2? Laura says 3, 5, 7, 9. Line 6. Oh, you're picking a hand right away. So that's flower. We wouldn't need this. And it's 1, 3, 5, 5. Or Shirley, you're saying 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Line 6. Are we playing it 1, 3, 5, 5? Kathleen's saying to pass the 2 red and the 1 dot. The 1 dot. The 2, the red, and the 1 dot, yeah. Keep the 9 and the dragon for like numbers. You girls are gonna kill me. I don't know what to keep now. Right side. I don't know, girls. Okay. Oh, you're saying the right side, Shirley, to play the high numbers. Nobody even suggested concealed. 1, 3, 5, or 5, 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9. I like concealed. You girls don't play that too often. Okay, we need one more. All right, we'll get rid of the 1. We didn't get anything good here. Let's see, we'll sort again. We got rid of the 1 dot, which would match the 3. So we can get rid of the 2. Let's get rid of the 9. And the other 9. We don't have the 5, 7, and we don't have enough flowers. We can get rid of the 4 at the east. Now we got another 5 bam. Maybe we're just playing an all bam hand. You can get rid of the 3. Oh, it looks like an old bam hand, girls. 1, 3, or 5, 7, 9. Oh, I did have the 9, 9. Let's play all. Maybe we get rid of all this. This is a terrible pass. But I always say play for yourself first, because then we can play flower, flower, as Shirley said. Maybe they heard her. Flower, flower, 4 flowers, excuse me. 5, 7, 9, 9. Oh, we got the other 9. Oh, Shirley, you might be onto something. Let's play that hand. Let's try that. Nothing here. And we have 3 to pass. So we have a couple hands we could still potential. Oh, I like that hand, Shirley. Good pick for you. line number 6, the second half, would be 4 flowers, and look, flowers are going out already. 5, 7, we have the pairs, and then 9, 9, so we wouldn't need this 9 either. But we could also switch to, if we got 2 dragons, to line number 4, the second half. So let's keep going and hope all the bots don't discard my flowers. Kathleen said they like to discard them early. This is like kind of intense. I want to see where this goes just before one of the bots wins. I'm thinking Annie's going to need this. I feel like they kept, we need, I'm not going to call the, we don't need it, right? Because we're playing 5, 7, 9, 9. We need some flowers. Oh, good, another joker. That's good. That takes our place for our flowers. I feel like Annie's gonna need this. Oh, she didn't call it. I don't need the white. Kathleen said, this is such a fun game. Amazes how you built a hand from that mishmash of a deal. I hear you, Kathleen. It was like, what do you do with this? I mean, it was all odd, so I knew, but you had to figure out what to get rid of. Oh, Shirley, you're right. She said, if this goes south, Kathleen mentioned to do like numbers, which we could switch to like numbers. So that's why you always prioritize your discards and keep everything that you have potential to make a hand with. Oh, but this is coming so nice, Shirley. We're getting it. Oh, I just missed the, oh, darn it. I'm talking too much, girls. I missed the joker swap. Could add my other joker. Trying to read, trying to play, trying to think of what to tell you guys. It's not always easy. Oh, but we got another one. They want us to win. Okay, girls, we're 1 away. We either need a 9 dot or a flower, and we are the win. Oh, Yolanda, I know I missed the joker. You guys are on a delay, or I'm on a delay. So when you type, I don't see it until way after I've already discarded. Oh, I hope, yeah, I get nervous with that Annie. Three dot. Come on, 9 dot or a joker or a flower. Oh, come on. They have to let me win this game. 4 dot. You guys biting your nails like I am? I'm like starting to sweat. I don't want to miss the tile. I already missed my joker. I could add Mahjong. Oh, we have Mahjong. Yay! We actually won twice tonight against Advanced. I think we're going to start playing Advanced. Woohoo! Congratulations to Shirley for suggesting the hand. And congratulations to us. Great win, girls. Okay, let's see. Amstead had 2 flowers. 7, 8, 9. Oh, he was playing the 7th hand in consecutive run where you have to have a pair of 7s, a pair of 8s, and 9, 9. So he had a long way to go. He had 4 flowers he needed. Then we had Annie playing 1, 2, 3, 4. Pung Kong, Pung Kong. Was missing a lot of 1s. Then we had Kurt playing, oh, he took our hand we were trying to play earlier, but he's playing East and West with dragons. That's awesome. We won. I'm so excited about that. We have time for another game. We're going to sort by suit. And we have a little run here. 6, 7, 8, 9. We have the pairs. I always like to play with the pairs, but we have a couple things going on. We have north and south with a little run, right? We could play 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8, 9. We have 1, 2, 3. We could play the bottom hand in Winds and Dragons where we have 1s and 2s. So we don't need the 6. We don't need the 8. So maybe let's get rid of the 6. That's just a guess. I'm just picking it, and I'm picking it also because 3 is the most used number this year in all the categories. If you watched last week's video, we talked about where are all the numbers. Was that last week or the week before? But anyway, 3 is the most used number. 6 is the second used number. So I got rid of the 6 thinking more people would be getting rid of 9s. So let's see what numbers we come up with. We have a 9, a 1 we don't need, and a 7 we don't need. All this garbage. We just got rid of a 7. Bam. I don't think I can change my hand though. Another 7. Oh, we got an 8 and a 6 back. So maybe we should play 6, 7, 8. All right, let's continue, and I am going to break up these 1s. Or do I keep the 1s and do 1, 2? I can do 1, 2 for that bottom hand if it gets some more wins, and get rid of the 9. Oh, I got another north. Perfect. So now let's break this up. Oh, and a south. They're feeding me the hand today. They must know I'm new at this. And we can pass 3, and we can keep that 9 dot just in case it runs 7, 8, 9. Oh, we got the 6. So we're going to do 6, 7, 8, and we got a 5. So we could keep it all, and then start whittling away on either end when we start discarding. So I'm going to be honest, I think intermediate is a lot harder playing against these bots. Interesting enough, what did we win? 2 games tonight, and I think we only played 4 or 5. Usually sometimes I play intermediate and I don't win any. Or it's a struggle to win 1. So I'm pretty impressed. Kathleen said I should play these advanced bots. Yeah, I think maybe we'll start doing that. I think it was, I can't remember who her name was, but last week she suggested to play against the advanced also. So we'll maybe keep trying it. I thought I was only going to play 1 game against them and switch back to intermediate. I thought they'd be really hard, but I don't think we're going to use this flower. I'm going to get rid of it. So we're playing north and south, which we kind of have already with a little run. I'm thinking it's going to be 5, 6 with 7s, although 1 7 went out already. But maybe we could get the other 7, and then we can play 6, 7, 8. Oh, there goes our 8. I don't want to call it because we don't have the 7. Oh, Amstead's playing the wins also. But no worry on our end because we have all the wins that we need. I hope I don't miss the joker. I need the jokers. I can't believe I missed it last time. That was terrible. But at least we made up for it and we got the win. Oh, we got the south, so now we can use this joker. So I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going to stay true to the pairs. I have 5s and 6s. So, you know, that's the difficult part, to get the pairs. So I'm going to get rid of the 8s and stay true to the pairs. Oh, and look what we get, a joker swap. Not missing it. And I'm going to get rid of the 6, and we're just looking for a 7 dot for the win. So this is another exciting game. I'm all in for the advanced. We don't need a flower. Maybe we'll get the west and we can do a joker exchange. Think they'll be nice? This will be 3 games tonight if I win this. Of course, when you don't need the flowers. Amstead got the west. Oh my gosh, we won again! Yay for us! I'm so excited. I think it's the new part of it, first time playing advanced. Yay! What a wonderful way to end tonight. How exciting. We have Amstead, who was doing East and West with his little run of 7, 8, 9. He needed a bunch of 9s. We had Annie doing consecutive run. She had the 4 flowers, pairs of 6s, pairs of 7s, and pongs of 8s and 8s. And Kurt had consecutive run 2, 3, 4. He was doing line number 5. Oh, 3 different suits, 2, 3, 4, and 3 different suits. So how exciting for us that we won 3 games. I am so excited. I'm going to have to look back and thank who it was last week who suggested to play with the advanced level. She was encouraging me to do it, and her name is escaping me now. I know she's not on tonight, but I kind of remember a little bit. Names aren't my good thing. I'm a face girl. I remember faces. Oh, thanks everybody. It said kudos, great job, awesome hand. Yeah, thanks everybody. And thank you for commenting tonight. It makes it so much more fun when you have interaction. And again, let me know if you like the beginning part of my live videos where we have a little teaching lesson about a topic, or if you just enjoy the play or you like both. Please comment in the chat or comment below in the comments if you're watching the rewatch, and let me know what you would like to see. If there's something else you would like to see, again, send me an email, mahjongclass@yahoo.com. I always like to hear from everybody. So next week, I'm trying to gather a group together to beat the teacher. So instead of playing these stinking bots, although tonight we did very well, so boost my confidence, I would like to play against some of you. So if you're up for the challenge, email me and let me know that you're willing to play, and we'll play live. I don't think we're going to have a little topic. I think we're just going to play live. And oh, thanks, Kathleen. Kathleen said give a thumbs up. I would appreciate it if you give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Oh, and thanks, Shirley. Shirley did enjoy the Joker Insight. And we'll always have different topics if everybody enjoys that part. This is for you. I like to put content out that's going to help you. As always, I learn as just as much as you. I realize I can't talk and play Mahjong because I missed my Joker swap. And let me know what else you enjoy. But I'm going to run for tonight and have a little downtime. And I'll see you next week. And hopefully we'll play Beat the Teacher. I hope we get some volunteers. So if you're in here tonight and you are brave enough to try to play against me, and you should be, because you know it's all about the tiles. It doesn't matter that I'm a teacher. As long as you know the rules, anybody can win. Even the best poker players dealt a crappy hand every now and then. So, love everything thank you so much for being here tonight, and it's been lots of fun, and keep me practicing it on my toes, girls. And good choice tonight, Shirley, with the that one. It was kind of, we pulled that out of the hat. So take care, everyone. Have a great week. Stay cool. If you're in New Jersey, we're having a heat or summer September. So bye, everyone. Take care.